Are we rolling? You think we're rolling? Alright. Good evening, world of Facebook. Tonight we're in part 4 of a DaubFather's Christmas. Roxy joined us again tonight. What book are we reading tonight?
It's Moose.
Say it out loud.
Moose, actually,
I'll just say it.
Mistletoe.
So you nailed that. I'm sorry.
We always do that.
It's by Margie Palantini, illustrated by Henry Cole. Alright, now tonight what we're going to do, I'm going to try to read this whole thing before we have any conversation.
And then I'll do this after
that. Right. So, we'll try to get to the comments here in a little bit if that's okay. But hi, Derek. Hi, Calvin. Hi, Larry and Linda. All right.
Hi, Grammy.
You ready? All right, here we go. This is what mistletoe looks like, for those who care, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go. You ready? 'Twas the season, and Moose was merry. He joyfully tickled the ivories with a tuneful of tidings and a flurry of fa-la-las. He was so full of ho-ho-hos, even his moustache had the holiday spirit.
I love this one. I love it because his mustache is so big, like.
Hey, don't ruin it for everybody, but you're right.
Daddy.
All right, here we go. But it was more than just a bit merry and bright. He was busy. There was a lot on his list of to-dos, but orderly organization, a bit of what in the world? No, not even regimentation. How about that? I've never read that word before in my life, so I apologize.
You forget this one because I read this one before. Mrs. Beasley just left it, and she just fell asleep.
Where's Mrs. Beasley at? I think they can see her.
Right here.
We'll show her later. We don't want to scare people away early. Okay, so here we go. But with orderly organization, a bit of regimentation, lots of imagination, and just plain old moose know-how, getting ready for the big day should have been simple, easy. Yes, in all probability, just perfectly perfect. That's the word, regimentation. It's regimentation. I don't care what it is. It's a hard word. I'm over that already. Hope this is not much more difficult on the way. He wasted not one merry minute. Moose got moving and put some hustle into the holiday bustle. He went to work. He wrote cards and letters till his hooves hurt. Check. He shopped till he dropped. Check. He hauled some boxes and bags and presents galore. Moose had gifts for everyone stacked from ceiling to floor. Check, check, check. Then he rapped, yo, yo, yo. And he ribboned, ho, ho, ho. And on each and every package he tied a big, beautiful bow. Check and double check. So far, so simple, so easy. So perfectly perfect.
Stop it.
It's my life. Another look at the list and Moose headed for the kitchen. He pulled out the pots, pans, and bowls, sifted through stacks and racks of cookbooks. He whisked with his left, spooned with his right. Moose baked tons of tins of cookies. Check. Dozens of cakes, breads, and sweets. Check, check, check. He made jellies, sticky jams. Moose roasted a goose and some chestnuts. He toasted marshmallows and yams. Check, check, check. Triple check. Yes, yes. So simple, so easy, but of course, so perfectly perfect. That's great. Decorations were up next on his list of things to do and get done. So Moose decked the halls, then he spruced up the walls. He beaded, bowed, and moosel-toed. He gathered garlands, roped wreaths and holly, jingled bells, sang Noels. Oh, good golly, this moose was jolly. Check, 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 check.
I love this story. It's so fun.
Last but not least, he hung all the stockings, each and every one, with special care, and just in time, too. Soon Santa would be there. Check and final check. Yes, sirree, getting ready for Christmas was an absolute snap, and so simple, so easy. And if he did say so himself, Moose thought totally, utterly, completely, perfectly perfect.
Excuse me.
On that night before Christmas, Mother, Little Sissy, Bucky, and Junior looked all through the house. What a job Moose had done. Everything looked bountiful, festive, quite fine indeed. There was just one minor problem, if you will. Oh dear, sighed the missus, as the five stared at one empty corner. Oh my, oh me, oh gee. Pop, what happened? Cried Junior. You forgot the tree! Oh, nuts. Oops! Where would they hang the tinsel, string the popcorn, light the lights? Where would Santa leave his gifts for the kiddies on Christmas Eve night? So Moose pulled on his galoshes and put on his hat. He would find a tree somewhere, somehow. And that's all there was. That went the Moose, braving blustery blowing winds and the cold, trudging through snowdrifts, courageous and bold. He gone. Does your nose itch? No kidding. Moose first hoofed it down to the corner. Not a tree to be had. Then he slid around the block. Uh-oh, things were looking bad. He went down every boulevard, street, and little road. He looked down lanes and alleys. Every tree had been sold. There wasn't a branch, not a twig, not even one lousy, bowless bough hanging around. Nope, nada, nothing. Not a tree to be found.
Mom, tell everybody it's there, and don't forget
No
to
tree,
watch.
sighed the sad Moose as he came home empty-handed that snowy eve. The kids tried to make the best of it. They said, "Oh, so who needs a tree?" But Moose could plainly see they were short on the glee. He knew he had to do something, and that's just what he did. In the empty corner he stood and spread his arms out very wide. Then he smiled at his children, and he winkled at his bride. "Kids," he declared, "fetch your forgetful pop some of that tried and true family glop."
Why do you always show them?
They gotta see the pictures.
Daddy, I need no pictures.
Oh. So back came the kids carrying a big pot of glue, and without a word to one another, they knew just what to do. They each took a part, grabbing strands, taking hold, and then carefully, oh so carefully, they glopped. And they plopped, they pasted, and they pressed. They curled and they twirled, every which way a follicle could fathom, until Moose's magnificent moustache was indeed even more of a marvel to see. And Moose has got a crazy mustache.
The front.
Moose was just a few needles shy of being an evergreen tree. They strung Moose with lights from his head to his toes, and draped him with tinsel, beginning right with his nose. They hung balls that were shiny, and bells that twinkled, candy canes, berries, and plums, sugar sprinkled. Then they all stood back. Junior plugged in his pop. Ooh, ah. Yes, Moose truly was one incredible sight. He was glorious and glowing, and oh boy, was he ever bright.
Can I look at my board?
Then Junior placed the star on top of Moose's head. He gave him a kiss and a pat, and they all headed off to bed. Except Moose, of course. He stayed in the corner instead, still twinkling and blinking and waiting for Santa. Oh, so it wasn't so simple. It wasn't so easy. And okay, it wasn't so perfectly perfect. But do you know what? It was pretty close. Ho, ho, ho. The end.
Okay, now it's my turn for the
Just like that, you're over it. Huh?
Daddy.
Alright, so who all do we have watching tonight? Any idea? Anybody?
Mommy.
Peanut Gallery?
I'm scared of my water.
Mom's watching, if that counts.
Strict rules.
Alright, now it's Roxy's turn to read her book. What are we reading tonight?
Santa.
That says Merry Christmas.
Merry
A storybook
Christmas.
collection. A storybook collection.
Okay.
You got anything to say to anybody? Let me turn the camera around so we can see.
Yeah.
You want me to do that? Okay. Let's see how this works out here. Where's the old flipper around at? There she is. Oh yeah, we nailed it.
What if you just turn
All right.
that around
Just
on there?
do that. All right, let's see who we got here. My goodness. Aaron Shearer, Derek McLean, Grammy and Grandpa, Heather, Derek. Hi everyone. Hi Derek. Lindsay Lauer. Lindsay and Curtis are watching. Mom. Grammy says hi, Mike and Roxy. Vanessa, Mr. Spear, Bryson, Uncle Matt is watching. Shannon's watching. Ryan, good to see you. Casey Butler, Alan Smith. Hey, what did you say about Alan the other day?
Hope we won that trip.
Hey, Alan, congratulations on that trip. Well, I guess
Says hi.
it's Cindy. Amy's watching. Matt Jones is watching. Nikki Kane, Josie Hawk. Zach. Yes, thanks, Zach. Appreciate it. Amy says no knock-knock jokes. Do you want to tell everybody a knock-knock joke?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Banana.
Nope.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock. I mean, who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Glad I didn't say banana.
Forgot to say orange.
Oh, orange.
Orange who?
Glad I didn't say banana.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't say banana. Roscoe's watching. Archie says hi.
Hi, Archie.
Yeah. All right. Now what are we gonna do now? Let's see if we can set this thing back up there and we'll see how this works out for us. If you fall, I apologize. All right. Roxy's turn to read. I can't read that. Perfect. All right, go ahead. Let's see what you got.
Daddy Bear and Mommy Bear. And the Mommy Bear said,
Ho, ho,
"Why
ho.
on the chair?" And he said, "Well, I'm gonna look at this."
Just smoked Mrs. Beasley right in the head.
Daddy. Bring me back a tree. And it was too tall for the house.
Here's the
They
picture.
cut. Oh.
Iron.
Raining back a tree. And it was too big. They cut it in half. Things are all
Sorry. They got the tree in the house?
They got the tree in the house, and the grandpa and the daddy bear did, and the mommy bear, and it was too big for the house, and then they cut it down.
Did they cut it in half or
They
in
put
thirds?
it. They put it one for the. They were looking. The mama bear.
Lucas.
The mama bear were looking at the wolves.
The what?
The twin wolves.
The wolves.
I mean the neighbor wolves. And they realized they could give the spoke to him. They went to the house, and the daddy one did on his knees, and they loved it. The tree.
They did.
They brought it home, and they were both carrying it to the house. And the house is too little too. They put it in the house, and it's almost over. Daddy, it's not a long story.
That's great.
There's
We're
some
gonna get to where everybody can see your hand gestures.
There's some
Somewhat.
ghosts in it.
Ghostes?
And guess what? Santa is in it too.
Oh.
And the ghosts were hiding from Santa.
What did they say? They go like this.
Scared.
Ah!
Ah!
Like that. Hey, tell everybody what you did this week at preschool. What'd you do that I was so proud of you for? Do you remember?
Does everybody know?
There's a picture next to you.
Here, give me the picture.
The picture. Oh, well, would you look at that?
Give me the picture.
What are you doing there?
I'm gonna see.
Turn it around so I can see.
Turn it around
Let
so
me
everybody
see
can
if
see.
I want. Let me see if the snowman is right for us.
Turn it around. Just tell them what you did.
I sit it on Santa's lap at preschool, and I'm gonna like him sometime. And if I sit on his lap again at the North Pole, not at the North Pole, then I will ask him for the baby doll, and you can give actually food.
A baby doll, not a baby. A baby doll.
I said a baby doll.
I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, she definitely nailed it. First time ever, 4 years old, winning.
They cut him down two.
Meanwhile,
And gonna give it, and they were thinking about giving it to Bunny Rabbit.
Bunny Rabbit, I thought that was a wolf.
And they gave it to Bunny Rabbit. They
You're not showing them any
knocked it-
pictures.
They knocked.
Hey, Chachi's watching.
Oh,
So's Uncle Joe.
hi Uncle Joe. I miss you.
See him Saturday.
See you Saturday.
Did you say hi to Chachi?
Oh yeah. Hi Chachi.
Hi, Chachi. Across the street. Somebody else said something.
What did they say?
New series. Yeah. It will be phenomenal. We might do Roxy Reads. That's not a bad idea. Thanks, Casey. We could do Roxy Reads on, like, Friday. No, Friday's not going to work for me.
Little house.
We'll see. All right, go ahead.
And they put it. They cut him little. He was decorating it, and the little wolf was taking a run, and then he was getting his newspaper. And he was looking down the hole, and they saw his little friends.
Nobody can hear you. I don't think they can hear you.
He saw his little friends. See?
See? You got any more jokes you want to tell anybody? Yeah. You got any more jokes you want to tell them?
Okay. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Entering up cow.
Interrupting cow who?
Moo!
Repeats. Probably favorite.
Moo!
You did a great job. Don't pace. Are you done?
No. Yeah.
You gone by or anything like that?
No, because it's not done yet.
Bedtime.
It's just about bedtime. we gotta start practicing for when Santa comes.
See this. See this.
Oh, there's the ghosts. What do the ghosts do?
I don't know.
Excuse me?
And they're gonna eat dinner.
Hey, when you're done, you get a Buckeye.
Thanks.
So better tell everybody bye. Because old daddy hungry.
Bye. Look.
Oh,
Sorry,
I got an announcement to make to him. You know what we're going to be doing next Saturday night? Instead of Sunday, next Saturday, sometime, don't know when, probably 9 o'clock time.
You're gonna see Uncle Joe.
Well, yeah, but we're going to be doing the night before Christmas, obviously. And if we're not careful, we've got a book sitting over here. This is called Night Before the Night Before Christmas. So there's potential that Friday we might read a book too.
Can we do that book Friday?
Yes.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay.
So tell the world bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.
If you don't watch next week, you're going to be missing out. She's over it. She's ready for a Buckeye.
There you go.
Okay, thanks. And I guess we'll talk to you later. DaubFather out. How do I finish? I don't even know. There's a finish button on this thing. I'm gone. Darn it, she says. We'll see you. Missed the daggone button.